Greetings, adventurers, and welcome to the Adventure Incorporated podcast. I am your dungeon master. My name is Anthony Reed. This is episode 43, and it is part of the Twist of Fate story arc. I want to give a shout out. Can you guess? Can you guess who the shout out's to? If you guessed the patrons at patreon.com/adventureinc, you're right. And if you are a patron at patreon.com/adventureinc, you're even more right. See what I'm saying? Yeah. Thank you to the patrons. Patrons make the show happen. They make the show special. They make the show be able to do things that the show otherwise could not do. And we are so grateful to the patrons for doing that because they don't have to, but they choose to. And that's what makes it so great, that they get enough value out of this show just by listening to it every week that they feel like, hey, I want to contribute. I want to be a part of that. I want to give back to what you're doing, and we love that. We really, really, really appreciate it. It's special to be able to do this with my friends. It's special to be able to do a show like this and put it out there and have people care about it. And so thank you to those patrons. And you can be a patron too if you go to patreon.com/adventureinc. That's all it takes. You go there, you pledge some money, just some money, and then you get your own little RSS feed. And I put all the episodes on the RSS feed. Bonus episodes go to the RSS feed. It's great. It's great. It's good. It's a great time. You will enjoy it. Let's get started. Nobles and farmers, knights and scoundrels, gather round to hear a tale of excitement and mystery. Brave adventurers facing grave dangers. Belroth, the ranger.
She's a Grimalkin, but that's understood. No pets allowed, even though she's not a pet. I will wait outside. Everyone, if anyone needs anything, I am outside.
Skarpin, the cleric.
Should I just try and snipe them from over here?
Yeah, okay. I did say they were as good as dead. I would hate for my, to break my word on our first contract as Adventure Incorporated.
Ellery, the bard.
We would want you to leave this warehouse.
He points behind him. Mm-hmm. Church.
Oh, sorry. We want you to leave this church.
ReedDeeran, the wizard. He say you no worship Shattered Fang.
Yeah, man, he's super wrong. We love Shattered Fang, man.
Prepare yourselves, for these are the tales of Adventure Incorporated. After the day ends, the four of you return back to your inn that you have rented, the room that you have rented out for yourselves, and you go to sleep. In the middle of the night, there is a knock at the door. Who sleeps closest to the front door, do you think, of the tavern? Like, if you guys have rented consecutive rooms in a block, who's the closest to the door?
Probably ReedDeeran, because he has to go to the bathroom a lot in the middle of the night. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You're assuming
ReedDeeran,
that the
your
bathroom
room
is
gets
the closest to the door.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I feel like
true.
it would be the furthest in.
Well, I mean, honestly, it's probably outside, so...
Okay.
Well,
So
I was going to say that,
type of facilities.
At least at the Brightest Star, the bathroom is, inside the facility,
Yeah, they have a privy.
right?
Well, yeah, it's an extra dimensional space. You can't go outside an extra dimensional space to go to the bathroom at the Brightest Star,
And so I just assumed that it would be off the main room of the tavern, which ReedDeeran would want to be closest to.
Okay, so yeah, you come out of your bedroom just to go right to the bathroom in the main room, and then right back.
Yeah.
So you gotta be right
Yeah.
there. So your door is the first door, and you get a knock at your door in the middle of the night, like the dead of night.
How long did I sleep, man? ReedDeeran is super groggy. He was just having a very vivid dream. So he assumes that it is time to wake up.
And we've established
There
that
is no-
ReedDeeran sleeps naked, right?
I think we have, yeah.
No, last time he slept fully clothed because he didn't.
But that was we mentioned it because it was an anomaly.
You're right. Yes. Yeah.
Now you're in a safe location.
Yeah, so ReedDeeran pulls up the sheet to his chest, and that's how he answers the door.
Okay, you swing open the door. There is nobody standing there, but there is a medium-sized lockbox on the floor at your feet.
Oh, nice. And Deeran drags it into the room and closes.
There's a small slip of paper on top of it that slides off as you pull the chest in.
Okay. What does the paper say?
You pick up the piece of paper and it says, "Assassins run -P."
P. Oh God. All right. And Deeran like wraps the sheet around him and like runs down the hall and knocks on the other doors, like everyone else's doors. Yeah, exactly. Like everyone's all at once down the hall. And by everyone's, I mean ours. However many.
The
rooms.
whole building.
Yeah.
Waking up the innkeeper.
Everybody look out, man. There's assassins.
Might help.
So,
What?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Oh shoot!
Skarpin pokes his head out.
And Deeran runs back to his room to check on the box and put his spell casting focus around his neck.
okay.
When Skarpin looks out in the hall, nobody's there.
Belroth walks out. What's
Goes back
up?
to bed.
Yeah, as I hear the doors open, I'm yelling from my room. Guys, you gotta come in here, man. I got this lockbox and apparently there's assassins.
Ellery is like in Deeran's room so fast.
Whoa.
She doesn't sleep.
Oh, fair.
Oh, right.
She was just awake. She was like, I don't know, needle pointing or some shit.
Belroth, hearing what Deeran said, kind of snaps to and runs back to his room, grabs his like a bow and like a handful of arrows just in case. Pushes Freya to kind of wake her up, and she sort of follows as well. Angrily, because if you ever try to wake up a cat, they hate it.
Skarpin makes his way over too.
So yeah, as everyone comes into the room, Deeran is like tying his robe on. He is clearly not wearing clothes underneath the robe. As he's like trying to figure out how to put pants on and like a shirt from inside the robe so that no one sees.
I was trying to figure out what you meant by like clearly he's not wearing clothes.
His dingling.
His legs keep poking out.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's all I could imagine was just like.
No, this is a family show. Anthony's right. It's legs.
It's legs. It's leg. That's how you know.
Clearly.
Legs. Mike, are you trying to get us in trouble with the censors?
No, never.
Apple iTunes is going to come down on us hard.
You can play this in the car with your kids. Don't worry.
If they've made it this far, they already know that's not true.
Great tagline.
What?
Yeah.
Perfect.
As everyone like gets to his door, Deeran just yells out, "Come in! I'm naked.
What?
Come in, and I'm naked." Like it's not like
All right.
And he's like, he's nervous, he's sweaty, and he just like
naked.
points. Yeah,
He's clearly sweaty because he's naked.
because you can see his legs.
he points at the lockbox while he like gets dressed.
Everyone's like, we don't want to look down there.
Belroth looks at the note and who's P? Who is? What is this?
Prudence, maybe?
Oh yeah, remember? Maybe it has all our money in it.
Oh,
And she's just helping us out because she's telling us about assassins.
Yeah, where did you say the assassins were, Deeran?
I don't
Yeah.
know. The note just said "assassins run," and
I show-
we gotta run.
Oh yeah. I show as like Belroth is showing the note to Ellery. He also is like, "Oh crap!" in sync with Deeran.
And I imagine it's the Scooby-Doo running, where like everyone starts to run at once, their legs start to spin, and then.
As you go, whoever is going to go to lift the lockbox, it's extraordinarily heavy. It's a pretty big lockbox. Not full treasure chest size, like one person could carry it, but also it feels like it is full to the brim with coin. It is just like a solid block of metal at your feet.
Oh, I've got something for this. Hold on. And Deeran throws his hands in the air and goes, I never get to use this one. And he puts his hands out and casts Tensor's floating disc.
Yeah.
Is the verbal component for Tensor's floating disc?
And a round sphere materializes, floating above the ground, that the chest can sit on.
Well, actually, it's a circle, not a sphere.
Oh, you're right. It's not a circle because it's 3-dimensional.
So it's like a cylinder?
Yes, a very
very thin cylinder.
One might call it, I don't know, a disc. We have the term for this, guys. You said what it was.
Yeah.
No,
Already.
Rob, you do. We don't.
Clearly, I'm still struggling.
Sure. Okay, you're right.
Yeah, so you grab your compact, thin cylinder and place the gold on it.
Yeah.
But we should. I need to warn my parents if there are murderers in the building, though. I'll be right back. And she's gonna run to the room her mom and dad are sleeping in.
Okay.
And knock on the door.
Yeah. You knock on the door and you hear yes?
Hey, it's me, Ellery. Can I come in?
Of course. What's up? What do you need?
So she shuts the door behind her. Apparently there are people coming here to murder us. So we're gonna run away very, very quickly. You should be fine. But maybe if you wanted to leave here now, I know you're not sleeping anyway, so it might be nice to stroll the town or something. Maybe look for that new house you were thinking of. That would probably be a good idea, and maybe to do it very quickly. And then I am going to give you a hug and say goodbye, and I hope that I see you soon. And write to me. It'll find me. I can't give you an address, but it'll find me, I'm sure. Just write it to Ellery. I love you very much, and I'm so happy I got to see you.
Does her dad put down his needlepoint?
Her dad's already, so she says, your dad's already wandering around town, so hopefully, he's okay. It's his wandering time. He just goes and walks the streets a little bit. But I'll go and find him. She gives you a big hug. It was very good to see you. Make sure you're eating enough, and I'll write you a letter. And really consider maybe it's time to just, stop.
Oh, I'll consider that. Thanks, Mom. Maybe go out the back door. Okay, bye. And then she runs back to the group.
This is not helping Ellery's mom's opinion of
Yeah.
what Ellery has been up to.
Okay,
that's taken care of. Let's go.
Okay. And then Belroth kind of runs out with the group.
Yeah, you guys run out into the hallway. At the end of the hallway, toward the entrance of the tavern, a figure stands in the darkness there, and you hear, "Oh, why the rush?"
Oh, boy.
Do we recognize that voice?
You don't.
What about now?
Still no. It looks to be a male humanoid. In the darkness, it's hard to tell exactly. It's not a voice you're familiar with, but you do see the gleam of daggers in their hands at the far end of this hallway.
Great.
Belroth would like to look at the windows around to see who else is about to jump in and attack us, and also knock an arrow in defense.
Give me a perception check.
Ooh, dirty 20.
Okay. You're looking around at these windows and things.
Ellery says, "Oh, we're rushing because apparently someone's trying to murder us. If you don't want to get murdered tonight too, you should probably run away pretty quickly."
A smile spreads across his face. "Forewarned, were ya? That seems downright unsporting."
So does the
Skarpin
murder.
casts inflict dream on the gentleman.
Okay. So wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom save of 14.
All right, that's a success.
But he did it quietly. So Nobody
So
knows.
you reach out with that spell. It's an ability, right? It's your channel divinity.
Yep.
Yeah. So you channel that energy to try and force this creature into its dreamlike state. And when you do, you can see it. Looks like the creature has a reaction, like his eyes like waggle up, and he taps his head and he says, "Oh, I don't think so." And then he throws daggers. So we're going to basically everybody roll initiative, but he's gonna have struck. So let's start there.
Belroth, he's too busy looking at the windows, looking for an ambush, that he kind of didn't decide to pay attention to what was in front of him and rolled a 1.
22.
Nice.
11.
Right.
Also 11.
Cool. So if I take an average of that, it's an 11. Which in this case does make you guys go first. So except that he's getting this surprise round. So he flings 2 daggers down the hallway. One of them will go toward Ellery, and the other one will go toward Skarpin. Both hit. I need Constitution saving throws from both of you.
Six.
That's not high.
No. That's bad.
18.
That's
Okay.
what I got too.
Um,
I got an 18 too.
2 18s.
2 18s.
Smart. Good move.
Skarpin, you take 8 damage from the dagger that buries itself into your shoulder, just above, or just like right where your collar meets the shell.
The soft part.
The soft bit, yeah.
To shoulder.
Ellery, you take 8 from the dagger, and you take an additional 6 poison damage as the effects of the poison begin to rush over you. It feels like it will have a lingering effect that you are going to have to try and stave off physically, metabolically, as time goes on. Okay, it's now your actions. In his action to fling the blades forward, he stepped forward a little bit. It is a human man, and the distinguishing feature you can see, he's got like a long beard. He looks a bit like a dock worker, like in his stature, the way he's built, and just like the clothes he's wearing. It's very common clothes. His eyes are ringed with red.
Wait, like makeup?
No, the iris itself
Like magic.
Oh.
has a ring of red along the inside of it. Yeah, like a glowing red.
Got it. Not like he just has really cool eyes and you wanted to make sure we knew.
Yeah. And not like he was up all night or anything like that. Like,
Man, this guy's eyes, like, they're very unique.
he's got cool looking eyes. Don't fucking kill him, guys. I like his eyes.
Too
This
bad.
NPC is important to me. I gave him special eyes, and now it's time we talk about them. Specialize in special lies.
He has a cousin. It's not relevant to the story, but I just want you guys to know.
Not yet.
case
Not
he
yet.
dies.
We don't know.
His cousin's a black belt, and he will take vengeance. So
It's all right here in the World Guide.
all right, now, so it is your actions.
Deeran, the first thing Deeran does, sizing up this guy is like pretty tough, is he's going to reach out and touch Belroth and say, all right, man, let's get it. And he casts haste on him.
Excellent.
Pick it up.
That is not the verbal component for this yet.
Skarpin, did you want to go?
No.
Belroth is gonna roll 3 attacks. They're all going. First of all, did Belroth observe anyone around us in the windows or like ambushing us or anything like that?
Great question. Not yet.
Cool. 3 attacks at this guy. And they're gonna be. I didn't declare sharpshooter, so that's too late because I already rolled them because they're all pretty good. 27, 26, and 22.
Those all hit.
Great. And he's going to use his.
Like, can you imagine if this dock worker was just like, nope,
I don't know.
dodging those.
And yeah, I'm gonna also up my favorite foe on him right away. So it's like a fireball, but for a ranger. It's not. It's nothing like that. What I rolled is nothing like that. That's unfortunate. 19 damage.
Okay.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, 3 arrows. Thunk, thunk, thunk. Fire off from your bow in rapid succession. All 3 plant themselves in his chest, and the figure does not seem to react to them at all. In terms of like nothing, no change to the way he's standing, no reaction to the arrows planting themselves in his chest. He just stands there smirking.
Okay. Freya's gonna then charge and attack him. 19 plus 6. Nope, plus 5. And he has to make a DC 13 saving throw. Or get knocked prone. Strength.
Okay. Freya charges up and he basically grabs her in the air and pushes her to the ground.
Well, not before she still deals an amount.
I mean, she
still deals an amount of damage.
Slashes in.
Yeah, have you ever
Right.
tried to catch a cat? They're still gonna hit you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's almost bad as waking up a cat.
Just don't mess with cats. Let them do their
Just
own
let
thing.
them be.
There's a
Yeah.
whole documentary about that.
Is that what the?
Yeah,
Also
so what
10
the moral of the story is, don't fuck with cats.
Oh, that one. Yes.
Also 10 damage.
Tiger King?
Did you think I was talking about Cats the Musical, the movie?
No, I thought
Because
you were
also
talking.
that.
I thought you were talking about Tiger King.
Oh, no, I was talking about the show literally called Don't Fuck with Cats.
Oh.
Yeah, Rob. Actually, that one's right up your alley.
It's
Highly
really good.
recommend it.
It's
very good.
Honestly, I'm very excited.
It's like a true
It's
crime
about
thing.
cats.
Yeah.
True crime cats?
It's not about cats at all, which is why Mike and I liked it.
So then why is it up my alley?
You'll like it.
Yeah. Just trust
Okay.
us.
Anyways, 10
It's about
damage
a
from Freya.
murderous food scientist. 10 damage for Freya. Okay. She slashes into the body, and it just tears open like the stomach of the human. It just spills out onto the floor, and he looks down with that smirk, and he goes, "Pity. I'd hate to grab another puppet so soon." The red fades from the eyes, and the body falls over backwards, dead.
Perception check around the room.
Okay, give it to me.
$16.
Okay. The room is quiet.
I didn't see anybody else here, but why don't we check out the body and keep going?
Yeah.
Belroth's like, yeah, let's do that. Let's do it right now. Let's check the body. Get out of here.
Whoa, look at the body. Whoa, oh my god.
Deeran is like unsettled. And so he just kind of like stands there for a minute because he doesn't know. Like he's going to let other people take the initiative here.
Okay.
Ellori's gonna run over and try to stabilize him.
Okay. You run over. Do a medicine check for me.
Uh, 13.
Looking at the arrows that have planted themselves into his chest, well, I guess were planted in his chest, and the large gash across his stomach, you, with your any amount of healing expertise through magic, know that this is well beyond anything you'll be able to do.
A ranger involved arrowing.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
I could bring him back. Do we want to talk to him?
I just, it's not really wanted to talk to him. It's really feeling bad for killing him. Because it seems like he's just a normal guy.
Was. Yeah.
I mean, his eyes were...
Yeah, but he must have been
And then,
possessed by one of the demons. This means that anytime we're killing someone, we've got to be more careful that we don't actually kill them. We maybe just I don't know, knock them out.
I just wonder. I wonder if the demons were involved. We were warned by Prudence, most likely, about assassins. So I don't know why the demons. She would know about that.
Oh, yeah, I guess I just assumed that it had glowing red eyes, and all my preconceived notions of demons were glowing red eyes is a pretty common motif in all the demon stories.
Skarpin's gonna do a religion check to see if there's any. Does he know anything about glowing red eyes? Natural 1.
No.
Belroth would like to look at the note again to see if there's a message hidden there. If there's something else to this note that could give a clue about what is happening.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
Okay. 15 plus 4, 19.
The only thing of note that you get from the note is that the handwriting is looks to be scrawled quickly. Whatever, this message was sent to you in haste for sure.
Is the signature that's just P, could that potentially be a different letter that was just scrawled weirdly?
No, I don't want to go down that avenue. I think you're pretty sure it's a P.
Okay.
Yeah, because in Elizabethan times, right before we had manuscript transcribing, that was a little bit better. We would look at things, and they would use abbreviations that we aren't familiar with. So there was a letter that's called the Thorn, and it basically looks like a Y. It wasn't a Y. It was an abbreviation for TH.
TH,
so all
yeah.
those old-timey shops that are ye olde fish and chips. It's really just it was meant to be the in the first place. They just mistranscribed it to ye as an article in early days of transcription.
Why is
Can
it
you
old?
imagine if I was if I described the text of a note to you,
Yeah, that'd be
and then
rad
later
as
on
fuck.
I was like, "Fuck you guys! It was a mistranslation because you looked too quickly at this hastily written note."
I would love that.
Booyah!
That's the kind of campaign I want to be part of. That's what I did my literal master's degree in, Anthony.
So I will say
I would do that for you, Steph, at a table.
Yeah,
If we
okay.
were playing in person, I would hand you a thing and be like, "You figure it out. It's physically in front of you. It's up to you." I would not do that described.
and I'll let you know,
still love it.
Belroth's train of thought was, could this be Dorcia?
Great train of thought from Belroth.
Very stupid
Would
for a
be terrible
podcaster.
in game.
Who's Dorcia?
His sister.
His sister
Oh, okay.
that he's looking for. Who else?
It would just be awful. What a dick move.
It would be. That's why I looked for a clue. I was like, maybe there's a code. That would be much more compelling.
This is just
a hastily scrawled.
hastily written.
note.
Yeah.
Also, is Belroth still hasted? Is he
Yes. I mean, I imagine we haven't really progressed forward from here. I'm not saying
sure.
I don't think you guys are just standing around fucking doing nothing.
De'Aaron is.
Except De'Aaran, who has stated as such. I assume the rest of you have checked the body. Now what? Check the body, check the note, I guess. And now what?
Yeah. De'Aaran is finally going to snap to and check the body for clues. He's going to do an investigation check to see if there's any sort of any sort of, I guess it might be actually Arcana, to check and see if there's any sort of like magical residue, like any sort of like lasting spell effect that I can discern from this thing. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to use it.
So I don't think you're going to get anything with that with Arcana.
Okay.
Right? Because Arcana is like a knowledge check.
Sure.
More than anything. It's like a... So I don't think you're going to get anything from that.
But investigation might be a better one then?
You can see what you find out with investigation. It's not as open and shut.
17.
Okay. You rifle through his pockets. You find a small coin purse that has 6 silver in it. And you find what looks to be a leather pouch of fishing hooks.
Okay.
It also to note, the daggers that he was holding, there does not appear to be any holsters or sheaths or anything like that for daggers anywhere on him.
Are they silver?
They are not silver.
Okay.
You could investigate the daggers if you wanted
to. Absolutely. Do you need me to roll another or?
Yeah, I need another one. Hit me with another one. Hit me with your best shot.
Another 17.
Well, there you go. You did it. As you go and look at the daggers, they have rapidly decayed to the point where they almost crumble as you pick them up. They still have a little bit of structure to them, but they are just falling apart to ash in your hands.
Is that an Arcana check?
You can make an Arcana check if you wish.
18.
Yeah, I mean, this would be maybe, I wouldn't say indicative because you haven't really seen anything like this before, but, piecing together what you're looking at, you would say these were probably conjured blades.
Okay.
Ellery, I need another, Ellery, I need another Constitution saving throw.
19.
Excellent. You feel the effects wash over you again, like you're going to vomit, and you push back against those feelings, trying to hold against the poison, and you feel like you have expelled the poison. You do take a point of exhaustion.
Oh.
Ugh.
Skarpin casts Revivify on the person. So touch a creature that has died within the last minute. That creature returns to life with 1 hit point. They're tired.
Anthony's making his thinky face.
Yeah, I don't know how this works with, someone who's eviscerated.
Say... oh. I thought you were going to say...
They're healed to 1 hit point.
Well, yes, I do see 1 hit point there. It doesn't look like there's much of anything on it, so I guess it just happens. So you press your hand onto the person, and his flesh re-knits as you do so. The arrows are still in him, and the wounds kind of heal up around the arrows that are in his chest. But he... What's happening?
He looks at Ellery and shrugs. And says,
Oh my god.
I wouldn't try and take those out.
No, I'm so sorry, sir. Just relax for a moment. My name is Ellery. What's your name?
Tobin.
Tobin? Tobin, tell me about your life and your family.
I work down at the docks. I don't know. These are... He reaches toward one of the arrows in his chest and...
Oh, it's best not to touch them. Is there anyone you want to send a message to? Maybe if this were your last chance to send a message to someone, what would you want to say?
Tell my wife I love her very much.
Okay. Do you remember seeing anyone Maybe scary, maybe with glowing red eyes on your way home from the docks tonight?
No, I just... One minute I was out drinking and the next... I'm here...
You don't remember anything out of the ordinary?
Oh, just the horrible dreams.
Tell us about the dreams, Tobin.
Just eyes, red eyes looking at me from the darkness.
Did they say anything to you?
Just always staring, always boring into me.
Oh, have you had these dreams for a long time, Tobin?
No, just tonight.
Just tonight. And you were drinking here, at the tavern here?
I don't even know where I am.
Oh, you're at the tavern.
he looks around, he says, I've never been here.
Okay. Well, just relax now, Tobin, okay? Close your eyes.
He coughs and blood comes up from his mouth.
Yeah. We'll get a message to your wife. We'll tell her you love her very much.
Skarpin looks at Ellery and then casts Cure Wounds on the guy.
Okay. You get the sense as you cast Cure Wounds, because you have done this with many people before, you can always sort of feel when your magic rushes into someone and brings them back healthy, right? You get the sense that there's you're filling a very shallow cup. This is like pouring a jug of water into a shot glass. And as you do, you top it off and it doesn't really feel like there's much room there.
Yeah, sorry, Skarpin. I guess I should have been clearer earlier when I felt him out that there was no saving him. That's why. Oh, I know, Tobin. It's okay. Close your eyes now. Think of the happiest day of your life, Tobin. What was that day?
He just mutters under his breath as he closes his eyes
so
and drifts off.
Skarpin casts Spiritual Weapon.
Oh no!
What? Oh my god!
No, Skarpin, I don't think that's...
And places it lightly under his head.
Skarpin. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Rest easy, my friend.
as the pillow lowers, Deeran is like more and more horrified.
Belroth has been unfazed by this for a while. He is now phased because that's just I can't look.
Didn't happen.
He lays his head down on your spiritual pillow and go ahead and roll damage. For him
No.
No, he dies.
I want our clip for this week just to be he dies and Anthony laughing. It's like a 4-second clip. That's the whole thing.
Okay.
Belroth wants to do he wants to scout the area around the tavern immediately to look for any other assassins and any other passers-by who look suspicious, as well as like people on rooftops. That's where the assassins usually are.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Belroth does a 14 plus 3, so 17.
Okay. You step out of the tavern and a dagger swings through the air at you. You just manage to move out of the way so that it doesn't stab you directly in the throat and instead slashing against your neck as it slams into the door behind you, burying itself in the wood. I do need a Constitution saving throw from you.
Absolutely. Is haste still up on me?
Yep.
Yes.
Sweet. Constitution saving throws to 7.
Okay. So you take 4 damage from the blade, and you take 4 damage from the poison that you will have to save against again in the next round. The figure that is holding the blade, that has buried it into the wood, is a woman with blonde hair. It is braided like a fishtail braid down the back. She's in a blue dress. It's kind of a higher class dress from this area, and she's standing there with one blade in her other hand, ready to strike you again. And so she's going to go ahead and make an attack. Also, she also has a ring of red
around her eyes.
In her
It's
iris.
the cousin?
She's a black
Be
belt.
careful, man. She's a black belt.
If I wasn't clear before, the ring of red did leave his eyes when you
Yeah.
Murdered
I
him.
imagine this is
With him.
the same guy.
Yeah, murdered him.
Person? We'll find out.
Okay, so she swings the dagger at you. This does not hit. You are at least aware of her now, and she does not hit you. It's your round.
Gang,
your actions.
Gang, we have more, but I don't feel good about killing him. Any ideas?
Don't kill him.
Her, sorry, but also
Don't kill her either.
I'm good at one thing.
Reading?
What?
Don't do it, though, man.
2 things. I'm good at 2 things.
Telling boring stories?
3 things.
Can't you just put like a little bit of like rubber on the tips of your arrows and make them like hurt really bad and knock
I
her
mean,
out?
yes, but not in
kill
this
her?
moment.
Why not?
Yeah, use your non-lethal rounds,
No, I've got
Belroth.
you.
Somebody
Belroth.
go!
I've got you,
Somebody
Belroth.
else
I've got a pricking on the tips of my fingers. I've got an image in the back of my brain where there was nothing. Let there be something. Show me a new set of arrows with rubber on the tips so that Belroth doesn't kill this poor innocent person.
That how? Okay.
Say no to that, Anthony.
No, I won't. A bundle of arrows appears in front of Ellery in her hands.
That hopefully do bludgeoning damage. Let's find out. Belroth takes them very quickly and makes 3 attacks.
Okay.
Here we go.
Maybe don't do all 3 of those, Belroth, as he loads the bow with 3 like arrows at once, like he's fucking Legolas or something.
Yeah.
Maybe just do 1.
Too late. So you weren't fast enough.
He's too hasty, baby.
Too hasty.
He's in the zone.
13, 23, and 22.
Okay. All 3 hit.
Moving favorite foe. All 3 hit?
Why?
Not moving favorite foe. Not moving favorite foe.
Rob
could
the
tell.
player gets
Fucking destroyed.
so excited to deal damage, and he's like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah! I don't get fancy stuff. I do one thing super well, and it's great every time. Jesus.
Look, Mike, when you're a hammer,
Yeah, exactly.
every problem looks like a nail.
23.
Okay. You let loose these 3 arrows that are rubber tipped. They don't penetrate the body, but you hear bones crack as these things slam into her. Thump, thump, thump. And again, no reaction from the person, but the same smirk across her face.
And Freya's gonna kind of hang back because she would literally eviscerate this person. And
Literally.
Previously did.
Can't you just tell Freya to like bop her on the head and make her go to sleep?
I don't think we need to do that either. I think Belroth broke all her bones. Ellery, help! And he throws the other end of the rope that was tying his robe together to her.
Sure.
To try to tie
Whoa!
up.
Everyone see a lot of Deeren.
He's got pants on now. I said it. Check the tape.
Yeah, Ellery helps Deeren tie her up.
So Deeren runs one way and Ellery runs the other. And we try
Ellery ducks one way and then she
Yeah.
jumps over the rope the other way.
to. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to need a dex check for that.
Nailed it. 18.
Oh, good.
Great. Wonderful.
Mike checks.
Deeran was not going to take a chance.
He went under both times.
He clotheslined Ellery when she went under.
Oh shit! I have disadvantage on ability checks.
Because you're tired.
That was 21, so 18.
Okay,
We're good.
so still an 18. This was very important to you, despite your tired state that you're in. Yeah, you leap over and leap under and wrap around, and yeah, you've bound her up, and a dry chuckle escapes from her, and she says, "You think this will stop me? This is foolish."
I'm hoping. At least this person.
Yeah, we would like to stop you with more than rope, but we don't want to keep killing innocent people.
Oh, you don't have to. You can just let them kill you, and then this will all be over.
No, yeah, we really don't want that either.
Oh, well, hope is nice. And then the red fades from her eyes, and she slumps over, unconscious.
Deeran wants to perform a medicine check to try to see if there's any saving this one.
Okay.
Or when I press on her chest, are just all the bones, in there?
2 of the bones.
At least 3.
I mean, ribs aren't very big.
Yeah.
That's an 11.
3 bone zones are broken. Let's go with that.
Bone zone.
The bone zone.
You're entering the bone zone.
This feels like some sort of morning zoo talk radio station. WKCY5, WKCY5, the Bone Zone. 5.
Thank you for calling KC5.
Tony the Business Anderson in the morning with the Bone Zone.
You do a medicine check and check all the bone zones, and you are sure there is nothing you can do for this individual. There are many broken bones, and a lot looks to be already bruising badly. There's nothing you, Deeran, can do.
Right. Yeah, I relay that information.
Oh, maybe there's something I can do. And I do the same medicine check.
At disadvantage.
Oh, shit.
You get the fight in your weary eyes, you're like trying to look at her and things are getting fuzzy.
9.
Also nothing you can do. You maybe could try and do it magically. You don't know if that would have an effect or not, but you do know that there's nothing you can do physically to help her.
Skarpin does it magically.
Okay.
Cure them wounds. It's probably a lot. Yeah. 6.
Okay. You push the magic into her, and you watch as the blood on her chest seems to, the bruising on her chest seems to dissipate. And you believe that the magic is reknitting the bones. And, a quick check seems to show that. You have done what you can for her. You don't know if it's enough.
All right.
Those glowing eyes, and Ellery, in your village, the people, they said they saw the glowing eyes in their dreams. I wonder.
Let's get out of
Could be
town.
Old Scratch.
Yeah, I think we need to leave.
The further we get from other people, the safer they'll be.
An arrow snaps against the wood of the tavern beside you, and you can see a figure down the street knocking another arrow to fire again.
Deeran takes off at a run away from them, the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ellery follows.
Okay.
As we see that figure, Belroth wants to, on one of the... how long do those arrows last?
Ellery, how long does your
Same
creation?
level... what level are we? 6, so 6 hours.
Okay, perfect. Belroth is going to take one of those arrows and cast on it darkness with.
Oh, wait.
Ooh.
Sorry. 3 hours. That's
Perfect.
my proficiency bonus, not my level.
As we're kind of running in one area, Belroth is going to cast darkness on that arrow and then shoot it at kind of the floor to ricochet into that area to like basically cast a big cloud of darkness there to hopefully
Mask our trail.
mask where we're going.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Perfect.
The minute like I see sort of like the border of the darkness, I want to try and like get us to go in like a different direction than just like straight away.
Yeah.
Like
Sure.
bank right or something.
Give me a Constitution saving throw for that poison. That's still in you.
Okay. 13. Nope. 15.
You take an additional 4 poison damage,
Ugh.
and you take a level of exhaustion, and you do not feel like you have fought the effects back as another wave of nausea just crashes over
Oh
you.
boy. I need some help with this poison, some guys.
Oh, I think I have something for that.
Jams her finger in your throat.
Okay. We're still running, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
Shit. Oh, how I wish that I had Lester here. I wish that I had Lester here. How do I find a healer like that?
A bright light, a crack resounds through the air, and man, getting a lot of scream time this season.
Quit giving us so many status effects.
It's like, let's do some more fun stuff from this game. Lester!
Let's do restoration in the morning.
Lester Restoration, how can I help you?
Lester, my friend Belroth really needs
You guys are running. You're running away
No,
from
we gotta
me. Why are
you gotta
running away
run with
from
us,
me?
Lester.
You gotta run with us.
You gotta run with us.
I don't.
This was so much easier when he had a van, Anthony. When you took away the van, now he's gonna run. That's your fault.
He's doing his best to keep up. You can tell Lester's maybe been like smoking 6 or 7 packs a day.
What?
He's not much of a distance runner. He's like, Lester Restoration. Hold on. He restores himself, and then he's like running a little bit faster behind you.
That's how he hasn't died.
What do you need?
We just need you. I need you to fix my friend Belroth here. He's been poisoned.
He just like gestures at you from a distance, and you are washed over in light, and the poison leaves your body.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Still exhausted.
No problem. And he leaves.
In a puff of cigarette smoke.
Smoky.
But it helps. It helps hide us.
Yeah, it's great.
Okay, you come running out of the side road that you are on, and you almost smack into directly Ellori's father, who is walking down the road. Oh, Ellori, why the rush, Ellori?
Oh, Dad, I love you so much, but you got to get out of here super fast. Run as fast as you can.
Whoa, what's the problem?
No, I'll explain later in a letter, but goodbye, I love you.
Yeah, Deeran doesn't stop running.
Neither does Ellori. She says all that while she's running.
You run by, and a dagger flies from behind you as you've run by toward the group. That is toward Ellori. That's a hit. For 8 damage from the dagger, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
Is this at a disadvantage?
No, that's a skill check.
This is not a disadvantage. No, you're fine.
God damn it. 6.
You take 3 poison damage on top of that 8 dagger damage from the dagger that plants into you, into your side.
When I turn
No,
around.
stop! Don't run.
turn-
Different voice. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna ask if when I turned around it was my stupid dad.
It was your stupid dad. Yeah. A different voice, or a different tone of voice seems to come from him as you turn around, and the red rings are in his eyes. Don't run. Stay.
Belroth,
We have
whatever
many
you do
things to
not kill my
discuss.
father. I will literally never forgive you for
I
the
would
rest of my
never-
life.
I would never.
Skarpin casts sleep.
Your father, eh? Then you cast sleep. Go ahead.
Oh, that's scary, Anthony. You're a horrible human.
Yeah. I honestly as we were running away, I kept wanting to be my mom just went out into town. My dad's been wandering around, but I didn't want to say it to even though it was clearly a worry on my mind. I didn't want to say it just in case you had forgotten. Just in case you, Anthony, had forgot. I didn't want to remind him that my parents were
Are you
wandering
kidding?
town.
He's
I
got a
know, he
chance
did
to
it on
kill your
purpose. I
parents.
know,
in
but-
this. He loves this shit.
I know, but I didn't want to I was hoping to get away.
I'm not going to do anything, Mike. It's up to you guys.
I'm not doing anything either. I didn't know those other
This
two
is
people. I
your
met this
story.
guy.
What did you roll for sleep?
32 points of damage to
Okay. Ellery, how many hit points are you at?
It only has to be within the radius that he puts it at.
You can
Yeah, I'm not
choose
gonna
the-
fucking
He can choose the size.
Everybody take a
He can
nap.
choose the placement.
So, creatures within 20 feet of a point, you choose within range in ascending order of their current hit
Okay.
points. Yeah, I'm
Fine.
not going to hit us.
I mean,
Like, he's not a loose cannon anymore. He's level 6, baby.
you've done it before, is all. So,
I mean,
He wasn't level 6.
it is a fair question from the DM, but rude. Fair but rude.
Well, so the good news is Ellery's father just falls asleep and seems to be you watch his eyes close and his body hang as he stands just upright in the middle of the street.
that's weird.
Is he moving at all?
No.
Okay.
Ellery, I just put him to sleep. Well, let's keep going.
Yeah, I guess if we keep running, oh god, oh jeez.
Deeran stops in the street. He runs back and he ties Ellery's father up. Ellery, I know.
Okay.
Good
Like,
idea.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I get it.
I don't want this demon to do anything fucking horrible.
No, I know.
While you are tying him up, the body falls limp. Still asleep, magically asleep, but limp.
Ellery
we-
runs over and does a
not-
medicine check. You
No,
just
he's
mean
all right.
Uh,
Like, he's
give me
still
a-
breathing and everything. Well, I can't feel like a heartbeat or whatever. Wait, Deeran checks. Can he feel a heartbeat? Do Dampiers or half vampires have heartbeats?
Yes, he is living.
Okay.
He is a living
Okay,
creature,
okay,
so he has a
okay.
heartbeat. The biggest problem, I think, is that elves are immune to magical sleep, but he's not in all of his faculties for this, so we're gonna let it slide.
And
I know.
is he a full elf?
I think half
yes.
elves also, but
I'm a full elf.
Yeah, I mean, Ellery's an elf.
Oh, she's
Ellery's a full elf.
because it's like a modifier.
Right,
It's not like a half.
Yeah.
Nobody fucked a vampire.
Right.
right. That's not how it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, somebody probably did. I mean, that probably happened. I mean, they're vampires.
Yeah,
They're-
yeah.
they've
I
got
mean,
that,
I'd
like-
fuck a vampire, but like,
Okay.
I believe
Anyway,
you.
he's alive. Anyway, I need your shenanigans to stop because this is important.
yeah. But the
Family
longer
show.
we keep doing bits, the longer you're squirming.
So he's fine though, right? Ellery does a medicine check for what she knows
give me,
about
yeah,
what her
give me your medicine
yeah.
check.
18. Oh, sorry. 21.
Yeah, he seems fine.
Should
Okay.
we hoist him on top of the chest and disc as well, so we don't just leave him in the streets tied up?
That's what it's
I
called.
kind of forgot. I kind of forgot about the disc for a minute. I forgot you guys are just running through the city with a bunch of gold hanging out behind
Yeah,
you.
it's chasing us. It's following it.
It looks like we just did a heist.
It does.
You just gotta hope the elevation doesn't change too much to break Tensor's floating disc rules.
No, because it changes, like it adjusts.
Yeah, but if you go up like a flight of stairs, it's too much.
Yeah. Like
you
it
can't do that.
It can't slant a full flight or whatever.
It can
but-
slope. It can't. Yeah.
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 But anyways, yeah. Should we bring him with us tied up so that we don't leave him tied up in the middle of the street?
It's probably safest.
Yeah, I guess
Also-
we can do that. I
also,
worry
I
about him
imagine-
being too close to us.
Sure. Also, I imagine haste has run out by now because it only lasts a minute, and I'm sure Belroth is tired.
1 minute. I think you probably have. Yeah, we'll say it runs about now. That probably makes sense.
Belroth gets very tired for a moment.
Tired.
And loses a round.
Yeah.
And also, give me another. You did not save against it last time, correct?
Lester restoration.
give
Lester,
me another one.
Lester got him.
Oh, Lester, you're right.
Yeah, I
You're
did
right.
for a
It's
reason.
actually Ellery who has to give me another one, but it's not yet.
Yeah. So yeah, Deeran starts putting him onto the disc, and he's like, "Plus, Ellery, if he knows that this is your dad,
You're right.
he's not going to be safe. Oh, like we'll keep him tied. But like,
Yeah, no, you're right. Let's take him with us.
good idea.
So now, Ellery, go ahead and give me your con save.
10.
Okay. You take 3 damage, and you take another level of exhaustion.
Skarpin casts Lester Restoration on Ellery.
A flash of light and a crack in the air, and he's like, Lester, rest. Wait a minute. I was just here. What the hell?
Her next.
All right. You're restored. And then he leaves.
Thank you, Lester.
Thanks, Lester.
Oh, that
You're welcome.
does that take care of everything for her,
No.
or is it just?
No, it only removes the poison. So the levels of exhaustion are still there.
Or the exhaustion? Right.
I think can it restore
I
exhaustion?
don't
I don't know.
think so.
I don't know.
Disease or
I think only
Condition.
resting and removes exhaustion.
Or no, I think also greater.
Or becoming unconscious and waking up.
I think greater restoration can remove exhaustion.
Well, anyway.
Beggars and choosers, all right?
Right. Sorry, that's my fault.
Yep.
Mikey already blew 300 gold in spells.
He spent $300 on a person that I killed.
Just 300 coins just evaporated out of that chest.
How do we we're going to keep getting assaulted by this creature. How do we fight it? How do we coax it out to fight it in its regular form? I don't even know.
I figure if at least we get out into the, out of the city, it'll stop having things to like, or people to come after us,
Right.
At least then if it's animals or whatever, like, I don't feel so bad. If we, have to fight those things. But like, I would feel terrible if we keep having to kill people as Deeran is running.
Yeah. From above, from like a catwalk in the off of one of the buildings above, a person jumps down towards you, Deeran, as you're talking, daggers out, attempting to basically leap onto you and stab in, and they are successful with one of the blades as it pierces down into you. So give me a con save from the overhead attack you've just taken.
All right. That is a 7.
Okay. You take 8 damage from the blade, and you take 4 damage from the poison that has now spread throughout you.
All right.
God.
Deeran is going to try and play the poison part cool, though. He doesn't want people to know.
Okay. You're hiding your zombie bite?
Yeah.
Always works out well.
The person who has leapt onto you looks to be fairly small in stature, like maybe a halfling, and they are, but they also have blades out. They have a beard, a short beard, and when you look at them, their eyes are glowing
Well,
red.
at least they're not a child. So thank you for that, Anthony.
No, halfling, not
yeah.
a child. I don't know.
Not a
We don't need that. That's okay.
And Deeran,
Dad's was enough.
I mean, season 2, baby.
Deeran puts a hand on the child. The bearded
Around
child.
its neck.
Yeah, from the shoulder up, right, appropriately. And buzz off, man. And cast Gust to blow the child off of him.
It's not a child.
It
Not
has
for much
to make-
longer.
It has to make a strength save, DC 15.
It failed.
Great. Yeah, it is blown.
I think that's the first check it's failed, like tonight.
I don't know how far away it's blown. So let's say 25 feet. I don't think that's true.
Reasonable.
As you blow the figure back, in the air it twists and it tosses a dagger out toward Ellori's father on the thing.
Can it at least have disadvantage from the strong wind?
And it,
Yes. The dagger
End up being an 8-year-old.
the dagger flies through the air and it is slams into the disc, Tensor's disc, right next to Ellori's father as it flies back. And then the figure just like hits the ground some, 25 feet away, we'll say.
It's 5 feet. I googled it.
no, it's
It's a small creature.
5 feet?
So we'll go with 10.
it's not gust of wind, it's gust.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's the cantrip.
All right,
one.
whatever. The small distance. Then it's fine. You've knocked it back a small distance, and it falls onto the ground and just is unconscious. It's given up. The eyes stop glowing.
How much
close are we
Yeah,
to
how
the
much
edge of the
further
city?
are we from the edge of town?
You sprint, and it is not long before you reach the edge of town. However, standing at the edge of town, one of the town guards, decked out in full armor, a long sword drawn out, eyes glowing red, is standing at the edge of the town.
I feel like this one can probably take a few hits.
And Skarpin attacks him with his quarterstaff.
You're just gonna charge in and swing at him.
Yeah.
I do need another con saving throw, Ellery.
She's not.
Oh, I'm sorry, not
poisoned.
Ellery. Deeran. I knew there was one active, and I just had to track who had
We
it.
were so close.
being spread.
Yeah, we were so close to like everyone forgetting about it.
That's why he was trying to
Not
act
close
cool.
enough.
That's right. I was acting so cool it almost worked. That is a 13.
You take 3 and a point of exhaustion.
Skarpin attacks with a 16 to hit.
16 will hit. Yes, hits.
3 damage.
Okay.
Yep.
Ooh.
Bonus action, spiritual weapon.
The
And,
pillows that's been following you around for a while.
Yeah, and then just takes a swing at the nice guard. 6 damage.
Okay. In your very exhausted state, Belroth, what are you hampered by? Like, what can't you do in post haste world?
Post haste, I believe I just lose a turn.
Yeah, it was one turn.
Yeah. you like.
Okay, so you've just been dragging ass back there while everyone else was doing stuff.
It's very upsetting when it happens in the middle of combat. When it ended at the end of him kind of going away. It's like, I have a moment. I have 6 seconds to like gather myself. If that happened in the middle, I'd be, it'd be scary.
Okay. Who else is doing anything with this guard?
Deeran puts a hand out and would like to cast counterspell on the guard to try to. I guess counterspell wouldn't work, right? It would have to be dispel or whatever.
Yeah. Counterspell is actively a reaction.
Yeah.
Against
So
a spell
as
being
Deeran
cast.
puts a hand out, he's like, no, pulls it back.
Ellery is going to whip off her cape, and lay it over her dad, and I guess the chest. And she's going to focus her fingers on it and saying, "Please wake up so we can go. I need support so I'm not flying solo." And she casts Animate on her cape. Basically, it gets a turn, but the thing that she's doing with it has an AC of 16. And
That's rad.
You've basically given him like a Doctor Strange cloak
exactly.
to catch
To protect
to
him.
defend him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, I love
That's
that
cool.
too. That's my only action.
Yeah, that was very clever of
I
me.
need to at some point heal myself, but
Yeah. What is
Not
the full round defensive action called?
Dodge?
No, there's like.
I
Isn't there one?
I think it's dodge.
think it's yes. Regardless, it gives you +2 to AC. So if that's what the cloak's doing, it's now at 18.
Pretty good.
great.
Skarpin.
Okay. So Skarpin went. Ellery has gone. Deeran almost went. What are we doing?
Yeah. Deeran is going to use magic missile, but he's not going to shoot all. All 4 of these at once, or 3 of these at once. He's going to shoot them one at a time to see if the guard goes down. You know what I mean?
Okay. I don't think it works that way.
Well, because I can choose targets.
Yeah, but don't you have to like declare all the targets at once?
I don't know.
DM, you tell us.
No, I'm okay. Let me rephrase that. You have to choose all the targets at once.
I don't want to kill the guard.
But it's so much more fun to do that. Sorry.
It says each. You create 3 glowing darts. Each dart hits a creature of your choice that you can see within range. All darts strike simultaneously, and you can direct them to hit one creature or several. Fuck. Anthony, why are you making me read all the spell?
Mostly to watch you squirm. I
You're
think is
doing
the
it.
Answer.
I'm squirming. I hate this. But I said it, so I do it. And he, like, okay, what is the guard standing on for ground? Like, is it like a bridge situation?
No, it's like cobblestone. He's on like cobblestone. I'm not letting you out of it that easy, Mike. I'm not gonna let you just hit the bridge.
Well, I'm hopeful.
Hope is nice.
Send him down the river.
In armor.
Yeah. I
Down
didn't kill him.
the river.
His swimming is not up to snuff. That's not my problem.
Poor swimming skills.
Should have spent more time splashing around in that armor and less time standing in my way. Oh, God. Anthony, fuck you.
Send 2 of them at Belroth. It's
No.
Or like the cobblestone.
What's above him?
I mean, you guys are at the edge of town, so you've run to the edge of the space. There's forest in the distance, and you are on the outskirts of town. There's nothing like
So there's no
it's-
there's no environment that I can affect to get me out of this.
No, you can hit a nearby sign for some creaky noise, some ambiance.
Definitely going to do that with one of these, and the other ones drill into the guy. Whoa.
I'm like really
Big
mad
hit,
about you
big
making him do this.
Yeah. So the sign takes 5 damage as it flies off its hinges, clatters.
I won a hundo. I know for a fact you were like, okay, this is my rolled max damage outlet. If I rolled max damage, it went into the sign. The rest of them.
And so then the guard takes 5 damage and also 2 damage. So the guard takes 7 and the sign takes 5.
Great.
So the guard is
Belroth?
taking a total of 10?
Yes. No, because he took more from Skarpin.
Is he still standing?
Yes.
All right. Belroth takes 1 shot at a time.
Well, okay.
Fucking.
I think.
I crit.
I quit.
When you're a gun, everything is dead, I guess. Like, I don't know. With
Okay.
the bludgeoning
you don't have to roll
weapons,
damage.
and they do.
Yeah, you don't have to roll damage. You hit him square in the between the eyes. It cracks his head back, and you hear his neck snap as his head cracks back from the blow. And a chuckle escapes from his snapped neck and throat as he says, "I'll have to bring reinforcements next time. If I find her, you are in trouble."
Who? If we find
And
who?
then it
If
falls over
you
dead.
find who?
My love.
Who's your love? I'm so good at making people fall in love. Maybe we can just help you with that instead of you doing all the murdering.
The eyes are no longer red. They are just dead.
Belroth goes over to do a medicine check out of.
Ellery holds a hand out like to Belroth's shoulder, and she just goes, Belroth.
I
I think it's done.
This is why you don't put rubber tips on arrows, because it just still hurt. You can still kill.
Okay,
I'm
well, sorry. I was just trying to. This is why you don't have to shoot them directly in the forehead. Maybe. I was thinking you'd hit him in the kneecap or something.
Well, to be honest,
Oh my god, that's the best fucking joke!
Belroth is just stunned. He has no words.
I didn't do it on purpose. I'm a figure skater. My first inclination is kneecap. I'm sorry. What can I say?
It's
I
fine.
thought you were purposely making a
I
Joe
wasn't.
Biden shoot them in the knee.
I also thought you were.
Oh, I thought it was a Skyrim joke.
So look at this. It's a multi-layered
Yeah.
joke for anyone who wanted it.
You're all welcome.
I wasn't trying to Tanya Harding them. I wasn't trying to Joe Biden them. I wasn't trying to Skyrim them.
Clearly, you shot him in the head.
Shot him in the head. With such force, it
Abraham
snapped
Lincoln.
their neck. Oh my god. No, that would be from behind.
Okay,
This would be more of a JFK.
God, we've got so much to deal with right now. First of all, we've got to wake my father up.
Is that first, or should we get out of here first?
What? I think it seemed like he went away. So I would like to wake my father up and let him go home, just so that he's not coming with us through the rest of the forest, unless we want my dad to come with us. He's a good dancer, but not much else.
Deeran realizes that's a great fucking point. I'm just worried that, like, if we leave your dad...
We're gonna wake him up, and he's gonna run.
No. If we leave your dad here, under the sphere of influence of the demon, that the demon can do whatever he wants to him.
Should we go to Prudence then? Because I feel like if we got a note about assassins, and we think it might come from her, we might as well go to her, right?
So we're going to go back in there from the edge of the woods. Deeran points back to the city.
I don't know. It was just
Like, I admit that, like, I didn't have a great plan beyond not killing a bunch of townspeople.
Listen, I said I was sorry.
But, like...
Deeran, as this is progressing and like as the adrenaline of running is wearing off, I need another con saving throw.
That is a 5, Anthony. And now the sweat starts to pool on Deeran's forehead.
Oh my God, Deeran, are you okay?
Yeah, because you do take 3 and another point of exhaustion.
Yeah. So, Deeran now starts to bleed out some. Like he is starting to be bloody. You know?
Deeran! Oh God! Oh! How I wish
Dear.
that I had Lester here. I wish that I had Lester here.
Again?
Yes, I'm so sorry, Lester. Thank you so much for being here. It's Deeran this time.
Well, at least it's not the same one of you over and over again. I hate when that happens. And then he disappears.
Well,
Great guy.
Do y'all think maybe we should, I don't know, find a place to take a rest?
make camp outside of the city and then try and go back in tomorrow in daylight, where it would be a little harder for this creature.
I don't want to talk to Prudence again. I want to go back to Adventure Incorporated and just kind of collect ourselves. We've been away for a long time.
Well, but if this is one of the demons, we gotta handle it, right? We can't just let it run amok on the city, because even if it is trying to assassinate us, it could... We don't know what this is. We need to find out more before we just book it, I feel like.
Yeah, does this one...
Everyone give me knowledge or arcana checks to their desire.
Any knowledge check, you said?
A knowledge check, yeah, just like a general
So
knowledge
plus
check.
intelligence, right?
Yeah.
Or history, which I'm trained in.
18.
24, if I'm adding history. And if I'm not, 21.
Yeah, I got a 23 Arcana.
5.
Okay.
I don't think it matters what I add.
I think so. Most relevantly, I'm going to target this at Deeran, because of you're starting to pour back through what you can piece together, the pieces that you can hold on to from your time in the dream realm, and the connection that your other self had to that place and to the demons. Some of the comments that were made and the way that this creature, took over people, you are fairly certain that this is
The twins.
the strangers.
Wait. Is it the twins? Like, are they twins?
So we'll say this is coming from Rob and Mike's knowledge that they were able to draw up on the history of the demons that you guys learned in the past. They're often referred to as the twins because they are two of a pair, but they are not siblings per se.
Okay.
They are demons and they are connected to one another inextricably.
I was like, Anthony,
and
this like incest subplot is like kind of weird.
no, they are not actual twins.
Okay. Because I had been thinking it was the strangers, and then my love happened, and I was like, "Oh no, Anthony wouldn't make us play weird
They're
incest
just like
game."
twins who love each other like too much, but not like like it's uncomfortable to be around them.
Nope. No, that's not where I'm at with that. No, they are not like biological twins. They are just linked together.
Got it.
Twin souls.
There you go. I like that.
All right.
Okay. So that's you believe them to be the strangers, the twins, and you feel like from the knowledge that you have, if they are apart, their influence is limited. And you don't suspect that, like, en masse people are in danger here. Because that's just not how they operate.
Right.
So
Yeah, I assume we share all that with each other through a series of vignette conversations where, someone says something and that jogs someone else's memory, right?
sure. But then that means if they are weaker now because they are not with their companion, then now's the perfect time to find a way to deal with them, right? Because we don't want them to give them time to reunite with one of their companions. Right? With the other stranger, with the twin. It's weird saying that, very strange. But
Yeah, no, that's a good point. They're here somewhere.
and that also means that if this is from Prudence, that means that Prudence knows something that she has not previously let us in on.
Yeah.
And if it's not, well, it's not. Then there's somebody who is from it, who does know it, rather.
Deeran looks around the fire. He's like, yeah, but should we stay here tonight and just recover a little?
That's my vote.
And then figure out what we're gonna do tomorrow. And Ellery, can we keep your dad here with us
Tonight, that's what I was thinking. If we stayed here tonight to rest, I could keep an eye on him. And maybe someone else can keep an eye on him when it's my turn to sleep for a little bit.
We'll set up watches. I think that's a good idea.
And then at the very least, we're recovered tomorrow, and we can figure out. Because I'm having a really hard time thinking straight right now, you guys. Even harder than normal,
Yeah, Ellery looks down at all of the blood pouring out of her body. And she's like, yeah, me too.
So you guys begin to rest. And Ellery, you're sitting by your father when he wakes from the sleep. His eyes cloudy and unfocused as he comes up from the magical sleep. And he says, "Whoa, what happened? Where are we?"
Hey, Dad, it's okay. You were possessed by a demon, and you tried to kill us all. So that's pretty cool. That's a pretty neat story to tell.
How do you still have him tied up?
No. I don't think so. I think that...
Okay.
Yeah, once everyone goes to bed, you untie him.
Yeah.
Because, I definitely would have voted to keep him tied up.
But I also have the cloak over him.
Oh,
okay.
Sure.
Which is an alive shield.
How long does that last?
Great question.
Quit asking, Anthony. I see what you're doing here.
I'm just setting the stage, baby. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
It lives for 1 hour or until it is reduced to hit points or until I die.
Okay. So it's gone cold.
Yeah.
The it's just a cloak now. He looks around, he says, I tried to kill you?
Yeah, you were part of a, what did you see when you were sleeping? What do you remember?
Just darkness and red eyes.
Yeah.
And eyes of red ring around his eyes again. And he says, "You haven't left?" Delicious. And he stabs into you. Hey everyone, DM Anthony here, just reminding you that if you're enjoying the show, tell your friends, tell your family, let people know word of mouth, and you can support the show at patreon.com/adventureinc, or you can check out the shop at adventureincpod.com/shop. Make sure you check the show notes and the website for all our social media, including our Discord, where you can come and hang out with some great people. We'll see you there. And until next week, I wish you nothing but critical success.
Serious business.